Howdy, howdy. Frosty14 here. Welcome to Crusader Kings 3 on PS5, and this is the first impressions. I've never played it. I've heard good things. Okay, so I suppose we just do new game. Welcome to Crusader Kings medieval sandbox. Allows you to define your own approach to leadership. The tutorial is designed to give you the basic tools to play the game. Continue tutorial. You need Crusader Kings to be stronger. Yeah, I'll trust him. But yeah, medieval, historical sandbox. Welcome to Crusader Kings 3. You're medieval ruler, your reign may be brief, but through your heirs you can bring your dynasty to prominence. Land is yours for the taking. By way of the sword or through marriage, and clever diplomacy can extend your reach far beyond the wildest dreams of any conqueror. There is no one way to win in Crusader Kings 3, only different ways to enjoy your story as it unfolds. At any point you can minimize the tutorial windows and explore the game at your own pace. Use the left stick to move the camera around. You can use the character radial to take you to your realm capital to zoom in and out. Use the right stick, different information to display the different zoom levels, details map, political map and paper map. Zoomed in, you have the ability to select and manage your holdings. Zooming out gives you an overview of all the realms. Spans hundreds of years and many generations. Right now time is standing still because the game is paused. For this part of the tutorial, we'll keep the game paused. Okay. Sometimes you'll see the blue highlight text. This means you can hover your cursor over the words to display an informative tooltip. Some of these tooltips may also have highlighted words which can be tooltipped for further information. Duchy can lead to county, which can lead to barony. By default, it takes a couple of seconds for a tooltip to appear when you highlight a UI element in a menu. This can be adjusted in the game settings. Hold down to open advanced tooltips. Okay, so. Open tooltip. Petty Kingdom of Munster. Ruler you. Military strength 1,585 soldiers. 3 counties. Successive law, male preference, Confederate partition. Okay. Next. Now let's talk about the game. Everything takes place on the map before you. The world consists of large and small territories. Landed titles held by various rulers. Titles are represented by elaborate coats of arms shown as icons on the map. The icon representing your realm is that of your primary title, the most important and prestigious title you hold. If you hover over your character's portrait, the coat of arms over your realm capital, Luminich, will glow and the entirety of your realm will be highlighted. Munster is your primary title, which is why your realm is named after it. You also hold the Earldom of Thomond as a separate title. If you zoom out, it will read Munster on this part of the map because you're a top ruler of this area. As a ruler, you can only hold so much land on your own. You'll often have other rulers helping with the administration of the realm by holding land within your borders, making them your vassals. To find your own land, your domain, you can use the go to location option in your character radial and zoom in. Once closer up, you can see blue labels on the baronies that belong to you. In this case, it will only be Luminich. The Earldom of Ormond is held to you by your vassal. Press down L2 to open the character radial. Okay. What? No. Okay, go to location. You play one of many characters in this world, represented by character avatars. Your character is the ruler of a realm. You'll need to make sure that your dynasty survives and thrives throughout the ages. Your titles give you power and control over territory, as well as over other characters who might hold titles and lands of their own. You play one of many characters. Characters have skills, indicating their proficiency within a certain field. Some are great talkers, while others prefer to make their intent clear on the battlefield. Diplomacy, improving others' opinion of you. Martial, raising commanding armies. Stewardship, managing your personal lands. Intrigue, scheming and finding secrets. Studying theology and technology. So we've got good martial and good learning. Characters also have traits which can affect skills as well as how they react to things. These are illustrated by icons in the character view. Some traits tell you about a character's personality, Like fickle, calm, or generous, other traits are specific to a character who has lived their life, such as an education trait or commander traits. You are temperate, wrathful, and patient. From this you can see your character typically lives a modest life and expect others to do the same, and is quick to anger when they don't. When a character chooses to behave contrary to their personality traits, it can cause them stress. Traits can also impact how other characters react to you. Some people are impressed by the brave trait, while a lustful character is more likely to feature in salacious gossip. Traits influence other characters' morality and greed, which can affect both their friendly and hostile actions. All characters, yes, all have an opinion of one another which drives their behaviour. Low opinion can cause people to rise up against you or be unwilling to help you. High opinion can, on the other hand, can make players more influenced to join your schemes. Okay. To further your goals, you need gold. Among other things, gold pays for buildings, armies, and bribes. Gold is collected passively from both your holdings and your vassals as tax. Larger vassals and more important holdings tend to give more tax. However, money can't buy everything. Certain things can only be achieved by spending the right amount of prestige, or for religious matters, piety. You see the current state of your gold, prestige, and piety in the top right. Your prestige tells you how respected you are. It can be earned passively over time by holding many titles, for example, or actively, such as by marrying into prestigious dynasties or fighting as an ally in wars. Whenever you're in prestige, you build towards your next level of fame. Higher levels of fame make other characters think better of you and bring powerful ways to wage war. Some actions cost prestige, like declaring war. These actions allow you to leverage your celebrity for your own benefit. Characters won't think less of you for using them. Spending prestige does not affect your level of fame, progress, just your current prestige. With a lot of piety, you'll have an easier time interacting with your head of faith. As you're a Catholic, this is the Pope. Piety can be gained passively from the learning, skill, and virtuous traits, or actively from pious actions such as going on a pilgrimage. You may also have a level of devotion. Which builds over time. Whenever you gain piety, can have positive effects for your character. Similar to prestige, some actions require you to spend piety, like declaring holy wars or creating a new faith. Spending piety like this is normal, and other characters won't think worse of you for it. As well as traits, your characters can also pick a lifestyle. There are 5 lifestyles, one for each skill. Lifestyles represent what you put the most effort into day to day, and each one has several focuses inside relating to it. Every focus gives you a unique bonus and makes events associated with that focus more likely to happen. I've done it open the character radial and select the... Oh, I still got my damn cold. Faith. Lifestyle. As well as traits, select any lifestyle to see its focuses. As time goes by, your character will earn lifestyle experience for maintaining a particular lifestyle. When you acquire enough lifestyle experience, you can select one of the lifestyle's perks from any of its trees. Perks represent you practicing and developing yourself over time and offer unique bonuses like special traits or unlock lifestyle-specific mechanics and content, such as the ability to start abduct schemes. As an example, the strategy, authority, and chivalry focuses all Grand Martial experience, which can be used to acquire any of the martial lifestyle's perks. Completing perk trees leads to different lifestyle traits. Alright, so we have diplomacy. Martial. So we get a bonus. So they want me to take martial, I think is the point. Can I see what they do? Foreign affairs focus, majesty focus, family focus. Adapt to traditions. What do these do? Oh, I just gotta wait. Thoughtful. Oh, you get opinion gain from sent gift. Max learning languages schemes +1. If you use ducal conquest, casus belli. Forced vassalage, you want to use forced vassalage. Okay, so these unlocks the buy artifact claim interaction. Trait diplomat. Benevolent, scheme power, prestige per dread. Okay. Interesting. Befriend. Change the board game interactions only to play friendly games with other characters. Groom to rule. Children receive extra skill points. That seems pretty good. Friends add minus stress gain. Heart of the family. Flatterer. That sounds nice. The family hierarchy one sounds nice. Okay, so we already have this one. Any occupations do not lower control. So yeah, they really want me to just pick one of these. Oh, so we've got like direct unit buffs. Reduce the risk of commanding armies. May challenge rivals to single combat, inflicting stress if you win. Romance power. Okay. Claim throne scheme against your liege. Construction stuff, tax things. Demand payments. Fabricate hooks. Oh. Okay. There's a whole lot. Oh, that's actually pretty good, so you know when your character dies of natural causes. Buy claim interaction, land on the job. Alright, I guess we just gotta do what they want me to do. Strategy, authority, chivalry. Let's do chivalry. Alright. So other characters interacting. Now, having selected a focus, we can move on to other people. Interacting with other characters is key in Crusader Kings, and you have many options for how to do so. You can press square on a character portrait, including your own, to get a list of potential interactions such as arranging a marriage or initiating a scheme. So we start wars, let's save that for later. Alright, gonna find a wife. Her stats are pretty good. Her opinion of me is not good, but her stats are so good. It's like, House Everu, House Matherol. I kinda wish I... How do I learn more about them? So I gotta press... I'm gonna press square on them. So, this one doesn't like me. Personal, romance, send gift, learn language, offer ward, offer guardianship, murder, invite to court. Okay. Ah, so we're going to go around, yeah. Now, having selected a focus, we can move on to other people. Interacting with other characters key. Let's start with the basics. Everybody likes gold. Try sending a bribe to your player heir. Most interactions will bring up a second window with which details when selected you confirm or cancel an action on this. Okay, so this is what we were looking through. Alright, start with the basics. We did that. Well done, you've successfully increased someone's opinion of you. Note that the feed message in the lower right, this is where mildly interesting but non-critical information appears and goes away after a little while when not paused. Certain opinion modifiers last forever, like family bonds. Others will wane over time, like the fading memory of receiving a monetary gift. If you highlight a character that is not you in their tooltip, there will be a breakdown of their opinion of you. Is it due to a marriage alliance, a gift of gold, or simply that they appreciate your honest nature? Playing a family. Now let's talk about your dynasty. As the game goes on, unless your character meets with an untimely accident or terrible disease, they'll grow old and eventually die. Story doesn't end there, it's only game over if you don't have an heir. As long as your titles have heirs of your dynasty, your legacy will live on. When your current character dies, you simply start playing a new one, the player heir. Depending on the type of succession your realm has, that is likely to be one of your children, perhaps one that you've groomed to rule. Your dynasty has its own coat of arms, which you can find to the left of your current selected character. You don't need to do anything with this now, but if you want to look at the details of your dynasty later, it can be found in the character radial. Succession laws determine how all titles and resources are divided between heirs. When a character dies, you currently only have one heir, but let's take a look anyway. In some cases, when you take over your new character, you may even find that they are responsible for the untimely demise of your previous ruler. Okay. Alright. Stupid ready me. Alright. Petty King, this is you. Another house head will replace me with a exceeds maximum military strength. Crown Authority. Pass limited Crown Authority. Okay, so we have things we can do. Domain. Empty holdings. Vassal. He doesn't like me. Cultural acceptance isn't good. Succession laws. As a member of a dynasty, you also have renown, shared by everyone in your dynasty. Renown grows in several different ways and reflects how infamous your dynasty is, rather than just you. Increasing your renown will echo down the generations for your descendants. Raising your level of splendor as the dynasty head, most powerful member of your dynasty, renown will allow you to unlock dynasty legacies that will benefit all your kin. Okay. To ensure the future of your dynasty, you need family members. Getting married is a good start, but we're going to promise that you'll marry for love. To ensure... Yep. Let's get married. For unmarried characters in your domain, you can set up marriages or betrothals by pressing square on the character and choosing find spouse or arranged marriage. The two options have behaved differently, so let's go through them both. Choosing find spouse opens a list of potential spouses they have from courts all over the world. Choosing arranged marriage also opens up a list of potential spouses, but only with people from the court of the character you selected. Your own character is visible on the left because this marriage needs your approval. Whoever is the liege of the other spouse will appear on the right side, as union will need their approval as well. Arranged marriage can be useful for matchmaking between your courtiers or for setting up specific marriage alliance. For now, find spouse is more relevant to your purposes. There are many factors to consider when choosing a spouse. To help you out, there is a filter function available to pare down the list of candidates. Aspects to include potential alliances, skill, personality traits, expected fertility, and more. Some traits are congenital, meaning they might be inherited by your children. Perhaps someone with a trait like that is a good place to start. You can change your selection by pressing the circle. After selecting the recipient character, nothing will happen until you select Send Proposal. When you have selected two characters for your marriage, you are presented with the details of the union, along with additional options, such as having the marriage be matrilineal. If you're happy with the marriage, go ahead and send an offer. This action usually takes a couple of days, but we'll make it instant for the tutorials. Alright, so we're going to marry this one, even though she doesn't like us at all. Alright. He doesn't like us either. Matrilineal. I don't know what that means. In a matrilineal marriage, children will be born into their mother's house instead of their father's. Okay. Congratulations. Excellent. May you live long and happily together. Oh, +2 now. You may have noticed the toast message at the top of the screen. Toast messages deliver quick fire information that's relevant to you or your character's marriage. Are also usually accompanied by an event, as your potential spouse's liege accepts or rejects your offer with a letter. These are different kinds of events that are critical to shaping your destiny, so keep an eye out for them. I recommend that you use fire and spouse for your heir as well. As soon as your son is married, he can start producing members of your family and heirs to your titles who are of your dynasty. Family is important. The player will always come from your dynasty, most often from your house. In the future, everyone had to keep an eye on your family and their line of succession. Depending on the succession laws, you might have inheriting titles along with the land vessels. Okay. Not everyone in your dynasty will be landowners, but every plot of land on the map has an owner. Sometimes that owner is you, sometimes it's one of your vassals, and sometimes it's another realm entirely. Most titles belong in a pyramid like a hierarchy according to their title tier. Barony, ruled by a baron, count, duke, king, empire, emperor. Every title is legally part of a title one tier up the chain. For example, each county is thus part of a duchy. Okay. We say legally because as Crusader Kings 3 lets you play with history, there is no way to guarantee that the king is actually in control of all the titles this kingdom is supposed to contain within its borders. We call this title hierarchy de jure, and if the structure has been broken, it is often possible to declare war over errant territories. If you switch to the duchy title map mode, you can see that as the ruler duchy amongst other county of discipline should legally be part of your realm. Ah, okay. So they want me to do a martial campaign thing. Yeah, I'm sending gold to the dude because he didn't like us. How do I select? Okay. Earldom of Ossory. Earldom of Leinster. Lustful. Hey, what happened to the wife? Okay. Duchy. My aunt isn't particularly happy with me. Find her a spouse. My aunt can marry my half-brother? My cousin. They're not going to have any kids. So, yeah, why not? Okay, we need to arrange Oh, okay, let me do this. How do I did that. Okay. Jesus, failing the tutorial. The de jure title of Munster consists of 3 counties. Nation visible on the map. Thomond held by you, Desmond held by a neighbouring ruler, and Ormond held by a vassal. These counties are made up of smaller pieces of land, baronies the individuals holding of a realm. Holdings provide different levels of taxes and levies, as well as buildings that you can construct and upgrade depending on the holder type. Start by upgrading the bastions and curtain walls. All buildings and building upgrades in progress will be shown in the quick access bar at the bottom of the screen. Alright, got the son or wife. Tremendous. How do I upgrade? Okay. Select bastions and curtain walls among its buildings. Lumen each. Holdings provide different levels of taxes and levies. Okay. Well done. It'll take some time for the building to be ready though. Lumen each wasn't built in a day. Feel free to close the walls and towers construction menu once your construction is completed. Receive the benefits of building or choose. Every holding provides taxes. If that holder is a vassal, they will return to pay taxes to their liege. Taxes are your main source of income. Obligations can affect how high or low these taxes are. Being at war can affect the level of control in the county, which in turn affects taxes. As a ruler, you're likely to be the liege of at least one vassal. These are rulers who are sworn fealty to you and are thus part of your realm. Vassals play with gold and soldiers. It's possible to be both a liege and a vassal at once. Open the realm menu. Where's the realm menu? What am I looking for? Oh, L2. Okay. Tapping L2, not holding L2. As a rule, you're likely to be the liege of at least one vassal. These are rules of sworn fealty. Here's a list of your current vassals along with some additional information about them. I did buy them off just before. Top of the list is a rule of Ormond, whose land you can use to see on the map. This is an earldom. Come here for an overview of things such as your vassal's current opinion of you, whether they're of opponent or not. It's worthwhile keeping your vassal happy. This will keep some out of schemes and factions against you, no matter how mighty a ruler your character is. If your realm, it's against you. Yeah. Other matter while you sleep, your reign is bound to be cut short. Don't have any vassals you can comfortably be in charge of before your realm becomes unwieldy. Going beyond the vassal limit affects taxes and levies brought to you. This doesn't matter for the tutorial, but when you start to build your own kingdom, be mindful of growing too fast. If you end up exceeding your vassal limit, you can grant lower tiers titles to your vassals. Sometimes you can even create new high tier titles to sell your power up. Okay. Your realm is the complete body of land and titles that you control. Right now for you, this means the counties called earldoms to your Irish culture of Thomond and Ormond. When domain is used, we are instead referring to the land that you own personally without vassals, Thomond. Some things that happen will only affect your domain, while other things will impact your entire realm, the Duchy of Munster. Note there is a limit to how much land you can hold personally before you start incurring penalties. The domain limit. When you go above your domain limit, it can be a good idea to use the grant title interaction on characters you're friendly with, making them your vassals. As you know, spell titles give away. You cannot currently do this, but you would otherwise find it in the character menu, visible when you open character actions with a square. Managing a realm is a lot of work. As a ruler, you have to help with your council. These are the vassals and members of your court. They act as your trusted advisors. There is a council position corresponding to each skill, and married rulers will also have their spouse assisting them. Managing your realm is a lot of work. Yeah, we did that. Councillors can be set to work, and they all do different things. You can change your councillor's task by selecting the button near the portrait in the council view. Being councillor is a prestigious position. Powerful vassals expect to be appointed and happy if left out. Oh, disappeared. Schemes are long-term goals aimed at another character. They can have hostile goals like trying to murder or abduct your target, or be more wholesome, such as the befriend scheme. He's not happy at all. What is his problem? Oh, let's find a spouse. Boom. Absolutely. Boom. I don't know if that helps him or not, but it is what it is. Find everyone a spouse. You need a spouse. You need a spouse. Schemes are long-term goals. Okay, we did that. A good time to use the scheme might be when you find the line of succession to not be as clear-cut and favourable as you'd like. One way to get ahead of it is to simply remove the competition quietly with no witnesses. A murder attempt comes with the risk of discovery. If your attempt goes awry, it will make your character unpopular, especially with your intended target. The sway scheme is made for increasing the opinion someone has of your character. Let's try it. This person's a lustful, religious, arrogant person, eh? Sway. Oh, my chance is pretty low. Yep. Excellent. Once set in motion, your scheme will slowly progress over time. The time before a conclusion is reached varies based on the scheme's success chance, which can be affected by relevant skills. In this case, it's affected by your diplomacy. If you're unhappy with your scheme, you can always cancel it. Okay. Alright. Sometimes schemes can give rise to secrets. If you catch someone trying to commit murder, it's probably in their best interest to make sure you keep quiet. You can also blackmail them to gain a hook. Hooks represent a favour you can call in or hold you have over a particular character, letting you encourage or force them to do your bidding. As you play, you'll find many different ways to gain and use hooks. Experiment with them. Okay, let's pretend you got a hook on your vassal. This weak hook can be used for a number of things. For example, you increase obligations set by the feudal contract you have with the feudal vassal. To access the menu for changing your feudal contract, go to your vassal list in the realm menu or use square in this portrait to choose modify feudal contract. You may notice that some interactions are not immediately visible. When you have many interactions available to characters, interaction menu only displays the most common ones. Okay, war is an essential part of Crusader Kings 3. There are many concepts to cover, but for now let's touch briefly on some of them. The rest and the details, let's just go and see you playing. The most important events in any war are the battles, which are fought by armies. Most of your soldiers will come from levies, but you can expand your army by employing men-at-arms. Things get really tough, you can also hire mercenaries, provided you have the gold. Okay. When a war starts, you can raise your armies by going to your quick access bar and select the big red flag. They appear at the same time with the war score icon. You can of course raise all armies from this military view as well. When a war is over, you have to disband your soldiers before starting another war. Rally points are mustering grounds for the levies and men-at-arms under your command. That's where they appear when they call to war. To start a war, you need a legitimate reason, a casus belli against another ruler. There are various ways to obtain a casus belli. You might have de jure titles that make you the rightful liege of your target. You might inherit claims, or you could pursue holy wars against nearby infidels. Although these are the most common, there are dozens of different types of casus belli for you to discover and use as you play. The easiest and most straightforward way to acquire claims is to use fabricate claim on county. This is something your court chaplain sees to through one of his councillor tasks. Similar to on pause of the game, there are just a few things to go over first. Firstly, it's important to know that there are 5 different speeds available for you to play at. Swipe the touchpad left to right, switch between them, and you'll be able to pause or change the pace whenever you want. Secondly, for certain important events, the game will auto-pause for you. There's nothing wrong with playing at lower speeds, increasing the speed when things are quiet, or slowing down when you go to war. Generally, we recommend you pause the game when inspecting menus or when you're facing with tough decisions. Start the ticking of time on pause the game using touchpad. This will let days, months and years go by. Armies instructed to march or move, events will occur on screen, letters will be sent and characters will age. Find a speed that's comfortable for you, you can always change it later. Now, as a first task, let's remind your neighbour, the Earl of Desmond, who his rightful liege truly is. If it happens to expand your realm, then so be it. Using the character interaction system we went over earlier, selecting him via the map. Declare war on the rule of Desmond. You should already have a valid casus belli as his title is de jure, part of your realm. Okay, so we're doing war now. Wedding celebration. Petty Queen Hanid. The realm expected to throw a suitably shown wedding celebration. Nah, it's alright. So Desmond's what we're attacking. We could sway him. The chances are pretty low. Okay, so we can't do that. Alright. You gain the contested county. Okay, now it's the first task. We did that. Successfully declare war. Next, you should rally your armies. A new option has appeared on your quick access bar. Red flag icon. Freeze of access. You can also do so from the military view. Wherever your rally point is, in this case, Thurmond, that's where your army will gather and wait your orders. You have to pause the game, pressing the army. Gather more than a handful of men, leave it for a few days, and the army will be at full strength. To move your army, select the army on the map and X on the area you want them to go, perhaps to any capital barony. The outcome of battle between two armies depend on the number of things, the number of levies both sides have, which if any, men-at-arms either side is using the commanders involved, and even the terrain you're fighting in. More details can be gleaned from the combat view. Okay. Battle of Tralee. Alright, we got a core position. Oh, wonderful. Your army is attacking an enemy holding. Select the highlighted icon, the spearheads, to find out how it's going. You need to win sieges to win most wars, as they increase your war score. Whenever sieges won, it takes a few rounds of attacks. The area will become occupied, changing its regular look on the map from solid colour to striped colours when zoomed out. The colour of the stripes shows who has occupied a holding. The siege colour on the map is green. Holdings the occupied will go green stripes. Holding occupied by the Kingdom of France, however, with the blue stripes. Okay. War score. Again, I do. You can also look at the war score on the quick access bar. And it goes from -1 to +100. It changes based on battles and sieges won or lost, as well as territory occupied. 100 war score. You can force the other side to accept your peace offer. Conversely, minus, you can force them to win. Okay. All wars ending one of three ways: victory, white peace, defeat. The exact consequences of any of these change to be on the fastest spillway. Offer peace. Okay. It ran away. Alright, we're gonna have another battle. feel as if 100 knives are slicing through my wound, with flesh becoming dark and blood becoming pale as it's clear the injury is infected. Oh god. Do more than what is necessary. Oh, we're battling. Can you just kill him already? Oh my gosh, it's gonna just keep coming back. There we go again. Alright, fairly constructed. Wonderful. We're just slowly whittling them down. Okay, you have died. Petty King Mercad, a monster, rests in the arms of the Lord at 40 years of age. He died from his wounds. Quick to anger, his castle often resonated with the thunderous echoes of screams. Petty King Brian ascends to the throne. Ever confident in himself, Brian's rule may bring glory or shame to the House Bran. Only time will tell. Alright. No one likes him. She doesn't like him at all. Alright, here we go again. Oh my gosh, they just keep coming, they just keep leaving and then coming back. They got nowhere to go. Increased military presence. Wonderful. We did it! Finally. Your war score is at 100%. You're not able to enforce your demands by selecting the war score icon on the quick access bar. Open the war view and then select the enforce demands tab at the bottom of the screen. Okay. You gain the contested county. Hostages taken by all war participants will be released. You gain 40 fame. Congratulations on your victory. You have no experience what it's like to make it through an essential part of the game. The tutorial lesson ends here. However, pieces of advice will still occasionally appear as alert icons in the hints menu. Select those of both advice ones. Alright. Oh, something popped up. That's fine, he can stay as the ruler. Alright, so they've got an heir. Gotta find them a spouse. Easy. The former wife of the previous one. Boom. Alright. Oh, wonderful. Oh, it's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, novice physician. Wonderful. Find him a spouse. Sure, why not? Tremendous. Hints. You have to have the player area that control them, yep. I gotta do something with the bishop. Oh, we gotta choose the lifestyle. Wait. Let's do diplomacy. And family. Okay, let's gosh. No one likes him. As the door of the birthing chamber opens, I'm not greeted by smiling wails and a crying baby, but instead heart-wrenching wails. I'm so sorry, my lord, the midwife does not look me in the eye. Oh, shit. That's bad. That's bad. It's not looking good. No one likes this dude at all. Why is that? Tough soldier, arrogant, generous, impatient. Nothing crazy. Alright. Full speed! Greece my liege. Feast is my court. Yeah, we know what's going to happen here. Oh no. Painful entertainment piece. Little sharp metal in some of the dishes. Splinters on chairs. Small accidents. Promising bruises. Sits at the head of the table. My vassal, Earl Ragnavold, cannot hide it. The cold smile spreading across his face. There's not a lot of motive. Spills blood onto his plate. This is unacceptable. I'm talking over people at dinner. Earl Ragnvold leans over. I wish I knew how to sound as clever as you do, petty King Brian. I wipe the soap off my chin and smile an intelligent looking smile. Oh god. What started as an ordinary feast became an exceptional one thanks to the presence of Mayor Zverka. He spoke all evening about many subjects. I had such a good time. Okay, for a long time to come. Now it's time to wash off the traces of merriment and wine and wines from resuming my duties. Alright. I've got to fix the religious situation. Send gift. That was expensive. Here we go. Get birth to a son. After calling Brian's father, another's father. Okay, so we... Oh, wonderful. Wait, who had the kid? What? They had 3 children? Okay. So that's a new fresh one. Find him a spouse. Alright. Well, he's got... His stats are pretty average, but... Well, that's good. The dynasty is secure. This is just a tutorial, so... Okay, we can do that. Alright. My son and heir. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. So we do have a kid now. Tremendous. Oh, that's so nice. Wait, we converted culture? Alright, alright. Alright, this has been our first impressions of the console version of Crusader Kings and SSK. Oh god damn, we need to pause it. Pause it. Alright, and let me save. Yep, save. Let's go back to... Yep. It's fine. Yeah, so Crusader Kings 3, pretty damn good. I honestly think it's... Yeah, I can see why it's so popular. It's just intriguing. Yeah, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. It's just been me reading the tutorials really. But yeah, I'll do like a custom thing next, I suppose. Alright, catch you next time. Finish watching by 10, like and subscribe. Bye bye.